Grandma B's Busy Life. I'm Brenda.
And I'm Braxton.
Today I'm going to teach Braxton how to cook something he can cook for his family all by himself. One day his mom and dad were both not feeling well and I said, well, why don't you cook for him? And what did you tell me?
I didn't know how.
You don't know how to cook. So I'm going to teach him how to cook something that he can make all by himself for his family. And he chose chicken and pasta. But I was worried about the pasta because he has to boil water and drain the water. Boiling the water is easy. Draining the water is a little more difficult. So we chose
asparagus
and
rice.
And rice. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with the rice. Here's what you need to remember. Go ahead and turn around, Braxton. So here's what you need to remember about rice. For 1 cup of rice, you need 2 cups of water. Always. But we're just going to do 2 cups of rice, so we need 4 cups of water. So let's come over to the sink. You start with the water, okay? You're also going to want to put some butter and salt in there.
I know what salt is.
Oh, okay. So do several. Is it open? It'll come out easier if you open it. Okay, I think that's good. You just want to give the rice a little bit of flavor. You need to put some butter in it. And I would say about half of a stick. So here's 1 stick, cut about half of it.
This?
Not quite that much, because you'd already put some in. There you go, perfect. Put all of that in. That gives it good flavor. Nice splash, dude. You totally just licked the butter knife. Stick it in the sink. Okay, now you have to turn it on. Do you know how to know which burner it is?
No.
So see this red dot? Where do you think that means?
Fire.
Okay, where's this one? Look at the picture again.
It's fire. Here.
Yeah, and then this one is back there. That one's right here. So you're going to want to turn it on to high to start. Well, you have to light it. So turn it over to where it says light.
Push it in.
Push it in and then turn. Good. And as soon as you get a flame, a little farther, a little farther. There you go. Now turn it to high.
All the way.
Until it stops clicking.
Just turn it.
There you go. Now we're just going to wait for this to boil. So we're just going to kind of leave it off to the side. I'm turning the handle so we don't accidentally bump it and spill hot water on us, okay? So now that the water is boiling, you're going to want to turn it down to low. So turn it all the way around so it's on this low here.
Nope.
Other way. Turn it that way. Keep going until it's pointing at the low, okay? Now you're going to need 2 cups of rice. Put it in there. That's close enough. Go ahead. Nope, in there. Okay, 1 more. Will you hand us that's been a little bit fuller than that. You want it as even to the top as possible. Well, that works. This is why you cook with clean hands, huh? Okay, dump it in. All right, so now you're going to give it a little stir, but stir gently because if you splash it over, it will burn you, okay? So stir gently. You just want to get it so that the water's touched all of the rice. That's good. Now you're going to turn it off, not turn it off, put the lid on and leave it for 20 minutes. So hit kitchen timer. Be careful as you reach over because things are hot. Can you reach it? Kitchen timer.
I do. Oops, sorry.
And up until it goes to 20. That's it. It'll start. Okay. When that goes off, then we'll stir it and check that, okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. Hold it with 2 hands and pour it very slowly. You just want to make a circle in the pan. There you go. Good job. That's good. That's plenty. Good job. You did awesome. Now you're going to put your chicken in. Put this away.
I need gloves.
Are your hands clean? If you have to look at them to decide, you better go wash them.
I'm going to watch them drives me.
You're working with food. First you start with clean hands, And anytime you're working with meat, as soon as you're done touching the raw meat, don't touch other things and go get your hands washed, because there's lots of germs that when you cook it, those germs go away. But if you touch it while it's raw, then you're going to get it all over the kitchen, okay? So reach on in there.
And put it in here.
Just lay them down on the pan. And you don't want them on top of each other, you just want to fill the whole bottom of the pan. We might have to do 2 panfuls. We might have more chicken than will fit in this pan.
Is this for dinner?
Yeah, this is what we're having tonight.
Mom, is this gluten-free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna
We
be
know that,
joining me?
yeah, me and Grandpa are going to eat with you, and everything is gluten-free. We wouldn't cook anything here that wasn't gluten-free, would we?
No.
I love that you worry about that. There's only 2 more pieces. Do you think you can squish those to make them fit? I can't help you because I don't want to touch the chicken. Nope, that's exactly what I would do. Okay. Now, you need to always season meat when you cook it so that it has a good flavor. You can use, if you use a seasoning that has lots of different flavors in it, then, that's right, I'll get it. Then you don't have to keep track of how much you're using. You're just going to sprinkle it on so all of the meat has some on it. Job.
Is that good?
Yep, looks good. Okay, now you're going to turn, which one of these would you turn on?
This one.
Yes, good.
Two.
You're going to turn it to light until there's a flame. Watch for a flame. Good, now turn it down to about medium, which would be straight down. That's on high. Medium would be straight down because low's over here, high's over here, so medium is...
5.
Yeah, good idea. We can turn it up or down depending on what's happening, okay? Now we're going to just let it cook for a little bit until it gets... when you start to see it get white up the sides, then you know it's time to turn it over. But for now, we're just going to leave it.
Wait, are we going to use a spatula?
You can use a spatula or a fork. Washing the veggies first, make sure that all the dirt's off and if there's any bug killer on there. Give it a good shake. Let me show you a trick. The bottom of asparagus is kind of almost like wood and it's yucky to eat, but the top is soft, and if you just take it and bend it, it'll break right where it's supposed to break. This part's yummy, this part's gross. We throw this out. And then you can just line it up. Just bend it and see wherever it breaks, that's where it's supposed to. Good.
Okay.
Do it close to the end though. Yeah. Just bend, it'll break where it's. That's the garbage part. There we go. So is asparagus your favorite food? Is that why you picked asparagus?
And artichokes.
Oh, nice. Oh, did I turn it the wrong way? He's got a system. Okay, so you're just going to run a line down and a line back of oil slowly because you don't want too much on there. Why don't you do it one more time because you did it so perfect. I thought you were going to pour too fast and you didn't. Perfect. Okay.
Seasoning.
Now, seasoning, so a little bit of garlic. Let me see if that's garlic salt or garlic powder. Garlic powder, good. Okay, so we don't want to add too much salt. Around. Oh, good. Okay, now seasoning salt.
Comes out fast.
Those holes are big, so be careful. Okay, now that you have everything on it, you're just going to take your hand and kind of roll it, and it'll roll the seasoning and the oil on all of it.
Oh, turbo.
Without throwing them all. Don't. Finish first.
Are you allowed to eat oil?
What? Yeah, you can eat oil, but it would taste good because it has all the salt in it, but it's probably not a good idea. Hey, get back here. You're not, oh yeah, go wash your hands first, sorry. We're just going to leave it the way they are. It'll be fine. It'll be fine! Okay, so you're just going to carefully lift them up and turn them over, but if you drop them, it'll splash, so just be careful. Okay, you can do it. Mind your way. Get one part under and the other on the top before you try to squeeze. There you go.
Watch your hand.
If you need something to balance with, put one hand on this handle. There you go. Is that easier?
Yeah.
Me too. I need something to balance on. You're getting better and better at it the more you flip them. All right, good.
Yeah.
Tuck that one down so it's nice and flat. Okay, now we're just going to leave this one. Always, before you walk away from the stove, make sure none of the handles are hanging over the edge like this, because that's when it becomes dangerous, okay? Now we're going to turn the oven on for your asparagus while we're here so it'll get nice and warm.
What do I do?
So you're going to push it in again, and you're going to turn it until it gets to 375.
Push it.
I don't know if it says 375.
Nope.
So halfway between 350 and 400.
Or 350 because our oven runs
350
hot.
works too.
Push it. Push it all the way in. There you go. Now turn.
Until it gets to 350, and you're going to want 350 to be by this arrow. There you go. Now we're just going to leave it. Oh, look, it's a lot better on the other side, huh? So it's getting very close. Ooh, looking good, right? All right, probably in 5 minutes when your rice is done, your chicken should be done. And your asparagus should be done too, but let's double check it. So slide your stool out of the way.
I don't know what that
Get your mitts on.
I don't know what that food is.
You want to look at asparagus?
It's looking good.
It's looking good, not quite done. Probably when everything's done, the asparagus will be done.
Yeah.
All right, now we wait again. Let's get the table ready. Okay, timer went off, so let's check your rice. Careful, that water will burn.
Yeah.
Okay, hold the pan stable and then give it a good stir. Let's see what's going on.
Maybe you should take that glove off.
There you go. Hold the pan still and give it a good stir. Stir all the way to the bottom.
It's starting to get hard.
That's good. That means that all the water is getting absorbed. See, there's no extra water in there now, so I would say it's done. So go ahead and turn it off and put the lid back on until we're ready to eat. Don't stick your face in. Open it up. This is going to be a little bit tricky to get out. Let me show you a trick. Reach in with one hand and pull it out, and then grab the side with the other hand. Careful. Pull it out until you can reach apart to grab with the other one. There you go. Now carefully carry it over here and set it on there. Now close the oven. Woohoo! I'm so proud of him. And now you're going to turn the oven off. Taste test? What are you going to try first?
And then
Chicken? Okay. Well, that's one way to do it.
So good.
It is really good, huh?
What's it now? Asparagus.
It's perfectly cooked, too. Good job. Okay, let's try asparagus. That's very good, too, huh? All right, try the rice. See if we did it good.
Wait.
Very nice. Okay. What do you tell everybody?
Thank you.
So, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Like and subscribe and comment.
All right. Have a great day. See you again soon.